So lecture 2 MAC and IP address. Okay. Yesterday we learned about L2 switch, Ethernet port, SFP port, serial port. Okay. So every network device is having a single unique MAC address. Okay. And MAC address is a data link protocol which work on every network devices. So first point is MAC address is a physical address which uniquely identifies each device on a given network. Okay. To make communication between two network devices. Yesterday I discussed PC1 to PC2 with connected layer 2 switch. Okay. So we need two addresses. One is IP addresses and second is a MAC address. Okay. It is assigned to the NIC network interface card. So every laptop, every desktop having a single NIC network interface card. This is onboard and external also. Okay. That called is the LAN adapter. So the NIC of each devices that can be connected to the internet. After that, it stands for media access control and also known as a physical address, hardware address, or burn address. Then it comes to its globally unique. It means two devices cannot have the same MAC address. So each device is having a different unique MAC address. Cannot have the same MAC address. Okay. It is represented in a hexadecimal format on each device such 00 semicolon 0A95 semicolon 9D6716. This is a particular MAC address. Okay. It is a 12 digit and 48 bits long. Out of which the first 24 bits are used OUI, Organization Unique Identifier, and another 24 bits are NIC vendor. To some other vendors available in our market, our industries, telecom industries, network industries. Okay. Then it works on the data link layer protocol. Yesterday I discussed the OSI layer. So data link is the second layer in OSI model. It is provided by the device vendor, the time manufacturing and embedded in it NIC, which is ideally cannot be changed. Then the ARP protocol is used to associate logical address with physical or MAC address. ARP protocol. The ARP protocol is a storage of MAC address on every layer 2 switches. There is a MAC entry that, for example, PC1 MAC address, then PC2 MAC address, then PC3 MAC address. That 3 MAC address which store in layer 2 switch and that called ARP protocol, ARP graph, ARP table. Okay, got it? The point is clear. The next step is why should the MAC address be unique in the LAN network? See the diagram. If a LAN network has a two or more devices with the same MAC address, that network will not work. Okay. Suppose the three devices A, B, and C connected a network through a switch. The MAC addresses of these devices are 110000ABB 2 FC. Again, that is a different. Second one is a 0000 to 28FC, and third one is 0000 respectively. The NIC of devices B and C have the same MAC address. If device assign the data frame, the address 0000ABB28FC. See, the 28FC and 28FC is the same MAC address. Okay. You see the diagram, first PCA and PCB. See, PCA, PCB, PCC. You see the diagram, guys? Sriram, Karthikeya.
Clear, sir, clear.
Okay, see the layer to switch. What say? I am confused. I have two recipients of this address. To whom should I deliver this frame? Okay, because same MAC address, he can't forward any frame. He confused. So every device, every PC, every network device is having a single unique MAC address, and they forward frame properly. Okay.
Okay.
Any issue, any doubts
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
on this MAC address? Now the comes with format of MAC address. See, as we have already discussed in the above section, we cannot assign the MAC address to the device's NIC. It's pre-configured by the manufacturer. So let's understand how it is configured and what format is selected. It is a 12-digit and 6-octet hexadecimal number, which is represented in colon hexadecimal notation format. It is divided into 6 octet, and each octet contains 8 bits. And the first 3 octets are used as a OU organization unique identifier. These MAC prefixes are assigned to each organization or vendor by IEEE Registration Authority Committee. So IEEE, this is a standard registration authority. Okay. Some example of. See, every vendors having their own unique identifier. Okay, so last 6 octets are 6 by double C 46D6 is a Cisco proprietary. Then second one is 3C semicolon 5A B4 is the Google INC. Third one is 3C semicolon D9 semicolon 2B is HP Hewlett Packard. And fourth one is 009A semicolon CD Huawei Technology. So the that another last 6 octets are from vendor side. Okay. See the diagram. Three octets organizational unique identifier, and last third is network interface controller NIC specific. See, point is clear.
Yes, sir.
You, okay. See the types of these hyphen hexadecimal, colon hexadecimal notation, period separated hexadecimal notation. See the you put this hyphen also, semicolon also, and period separated hexadecimal notation. So this is a format to type. Again the last three octets are NIC specific and used by the manufacturer to each NIC card. Vendors are or manufacturers can use any sequence of digits to the NIC specific digits, but the prefix should be the same as provided by the IEEE. Then how to find the MAC addresses of a device? We can easily find to check the address or our computer device with any operating device. Every device connected to the home network contains a unique MAC address, but if your system has multiple network adapter, such as an Ethernet adapter or wireless adapter, each adapter or NIC has own MAC address. So NIC having Wi-Fi NIC also, LAN NIC also. That is a network card. That is a LAN network, also Wi-Fi network. So sometimes we having a Wi-Fi router. Okay. So they having also unique MAC address.
कोई बात नहीं कि प्रोसेस तो फॉलो करनी पड़ेगी ना आपको वो प्रोसेस आपको बताऊंगी ठीक है आप रेजिग्नेशन आने के बाद मैं आपको प्रोसेस एक्सप्लेन करूंगी सुरेश उसमें आपको मेल डाल देगा आईटी टेस्ट कैसे
See,
करना होता है
now that this sheet is Windows 7 or Windows 10, Windows 11, that we go to Windows Start, Windows key, okay. Then type to command prompt. Command prompt is a tool which available in our desktop, laptop, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, Windows 10, Windows 11. To put CMD command. See, then come this black window, okay. So here information about our Microsoft Windows 2019, Microsoft Corporation, some, okay. So next,
Can you go back a little?
yes, sir.
Can you go back a little?
Just a wait.
One more. Yeah. Okay, now start again, please.
Okay. So I think this Windows 10 actually, okay. So click on the start, okay. Then go to command prompt. That is a type CMD. This is a short form CMD. That is a tool for ping activity, for search MAC address, for search IP address, anything.
आज का तारीख क्या है 14 तारीख है ना
See again the command prompt app.
वही कर दो
This is shortcut CMD. We type also Windows plus R also.
12 जनवरी 3 दिन के हिसाब से 12 जनवरी है आज जब मैंने साइन डाला
See, then comes to this window. Okay. So This is your basic information in your Windows, Microsoft Windows, some information 2019 Microsoft. And your JTP. This JTP is your desktop name, laptop name. Yes. Then you put this command type ipconfig/all. Okay. So it will show different information, physical address, each physical address, MAC address, IP routing. See, first option is a users and JTP is your desktop name. Okay, then you need to type ipconfig/all. Okay, this command give information about this host name, desktop. This is your name. Then IP routing enable which network protocol available in your operating system, like Windows 10, Windows 11. See this physical address. Okay, C4 -65 -16 -E8 -E5 -A9. This MAC address is own MAC address for this desktop. Okay. So how to find MAC address is the point clear in Windows 10, Windows 11. Any doubts or any issues about this finding MAC address? Hi Sriram, hi Karthikeyan. Any issues?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So go to next step. So the next point is IP address. Okay. You heard about IP address, you know about IP address, which using internet industry. Okay. So an IP address represent a unique address that distinguish any devices on the internet or any network from another. IP or Internet Protocol defines the set of commands directing the setup of data transferred through the internet or any other local network. So IP address is the main communicated protocol. Okay, that is used on internet. You called also Internet Protocol, IP, Internet Protocol, and that address, IP address. So IP address is a short form of Internet Protocol address. It is a unique number provided to every devices connected to the internet network, such as Android phone, laptop, MacBook, etc. IP address is represented in an integer number separated by a dot. For example, 192.167.12.46. Types of IP address: IPv4 and IPv6. So we discuss about IPv4. Okay. So IPv4 is a version of 4IP. It is a current version and most commonly used IP address. It is a 32-bit address. Okay. Written in 4 numbers separated by a dot. This address is unique for each device. For example, 66.94.29.13. Okay. Main thing is a 32-bit address written in our four numbers, because see 66 94 29 dot 13. After 13 there is a no dot. Okay, see more information below you. The see IP address format. Originally, IP addresses were divided into 5 different categories called classes. These divided IP classes are Class A, Class B, Class C, Class D, and Class E. Out of these, Class A, B, and C are most important. Each address class defines a different number of bits for network prefix. Network prefix, network address same, and host number, host address is same. The starting address bit decides from which class an address belongs. See the network address and host address. The first, this is a 192 is a 8 bits. 160 is a 8 bits. Then host is 2 is also 8 bits and 33. Total 32 bits used in our IP address. Okay, so first 16 bits are used for network address and last 16 bits is used for host address. This is the main thing. Network address. The network address specifies the unique number which is assigned to your network. In the above figure, the network address is fixed 2 bytes of IP address. Same as host address. The host address is a specific address number assigned to each host machine with the help of the host address. Each machine is identified in your network. The network address will be the same for each host in a network, but they must vary in host address. So the point is clear, network address and host address about the bits. Clear this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And bits calculation,
सर ये नेटवर्क एड्रेस और होस्ट एड्रेस कितने कितने बिट का होता है?
ये 16 बिट्स के होते हैं. जो नेटवर्क एड्रेस जो है फर्स्ट 16 बिट्स, ठीक है. ये जो 32 बिट्स में से ये जो 8 बिट्स है उसमें ये 192. ओके, देन अनदर 8 बिट्स में ये 168. ओके, सो ये नेटवर्क रिलेटेड होता है. देन होस्ट एड्रेस जो होता है ये 2.33. सो ये 16 बिट्स है. तो इसमें भी ये जो थर्ड वाला है ये 8 बिट्स है, फोर्थ वाला भी 8 बिट्स है. ऐसा है. सो बट इसमें इतना याद रखना कि 32 बिट्स में से जो फर्स्ट 16 बिट्स यूज फॉर नेटवर्क एड्रेस एंड लास्ट 16 बिट यूज फॉर होस्ट एड्रेस. ओके,
ओके.
so the address format is IPv4 represent into 4 octets. तो इसमें हम 4 octets भी बोल सकते हैं, but bits is main 32 bits. मतलब 32 bits is very common word. Okay, octet is very confusion every time, so we called 32 bits. See, we is divided into 3 different class A, B, C. See the class A. See. First is a class A. Class A address use only first higher order octet or byte to identify the network prefix, and remaining 3 octet bytes are used to define the individual host address. The class A address range between 002 127 255 255 255. The first bit of the first octet is always set to 0 and next 7 bits determine network address, and the remaining 24 bits determine host address. So the first octet ranges from 0 to 127, 002 to 0111. This is a class A. Okay. This is a class A scenario, class A range. Then comes to class B. Class B address use the initial 2 octets to identify network prefix, and the remaining 2 octets define the host address. The class B address are range between 128.0.0.0 to 191.255.255.255. The first 2 bits are the first higher octet is always set to 10 and the 0 bit. And next 14 determines the network address, and remaining 16 bit determines the host address. So the first octet range from 128 to 191. So क्लास ए एंड क्लास बी ये दोनों का अलग अलग फॉर्मेट है, अलग अलग रेंज है, याद रखना. Then comes to class C. Class C addresses use the first 3 octets to identify the network prefix, and the remaining last octet define the host address. The class C address range between 192.0.0 to 223.255.255.255. The first 3 bit of the first octet is always set to 110, and next 21 bits specify network address, and remaining 8 bits specify the host address. It is octet range from 192 to 223. Usually we use a class C IP address in our network area. Then class D IP address is reserved for multicast IP address. This ABC is a broadcast, and this class D is a multicast address. Its first 4 bits of the first octet are always set to 1110, and the remaining byte determine the host address in any IP address. The first higher octet bits are always set to 1110, and the remaining bits specify the host address. The class D address ranges between 224.0.0.0 to 239.255.255.255. In multicasting, data is not assigned to any particular host machine, so it is not required to find the host address from the IP address. Also, there is no subnet mark present in class D. Okay, so this is a very small range to use for only multicasting. Multicast address means mostly we using for data, like television channels. Okay, they're using that data used for multicasting. Then class E. Class E iPad is reserved for experimental purpose and future use. It does not contain any subnet marks. The first higher octet bits are always set to 111, and next remaining bits specify the host address. Class E address ranges between 240.0.0 to 255.255.255. So this is unique class C, not rarely used in our network. So class A, B, C, and D. A, B, C are most commonly used, and D used only for multicasting. So broadcast network and multicast network differently used for our network industry. Okay. So how do IP addresses work? Sometimes your device doesn't connect to your network the way you expect it to be, or you wish to troubleshoot why your network is not operating correctly. To answer the above question, it is vital to learn the process with which IP address work. Internet protocol or IP runs the same manner as other language, applying at set guidelines to communicate the information. All devices often send and pass information with other associated device with the help of protocol only. By using the same language, the computer placed anywhere can communicate with one another. So so this is the advantage, and this is the main IP address is communicate to internet industry. The process of IP address works in following way. Your computer, smartphone, and any other Wi-Fi enabled device firstly connect to a network that is further connected to the internet. The network is responsible for giving your device access to the internet. Second one is while working from home, your device will be probably using that network provided by your internet service provider, ISP. In a professional environment, your device use your company network. That also used for IP address. Third is your ISP is responsible to generate IP address for your device. Your ISP, your internet service provide your private IP address, public IP address, static IP address for browsing your private data, other your different browsing sites. Okay. Then your internet request generates through the ISP and they place the requested data back to your device using your IP address. Since they provide you access to the internet, ISP are responsible for allocating an IP address to your computer or respective device. Then your IP address is never consistent and can change if there occurs any changes in its internal environment. For instance, if you turn your modem or router on or off, it will change your IP address, or user can also connect ISP to change IP address. Basically, your ISP provide their private IP private IP given to many customers. Okay, so after on of your device, IP address changing day by day. So then when you are out of your home or office, mainly if you travel and carry your device with you, your computer won't be accessing your home IP address anymore. This is because you will be accessing the different network, your phone, hotspot, Wi-Fi, cafe, resort, or airport to connect the device with the internet. Okay, so therefore your device will be allocated a different IP address by a ISP, the local or cafe. So again, how to search for IP address? Same things. Normal, the easiest method to find a public IP address. The public IP address is a global IP address. Okay. So your router is to type what is my IP address on google.com. Google will immediately display the result. So Google will display your ISP IP address. Okay, so your ISP Vodafone or Geo, okay, or Airtel. So they having their IP addresses. So they show on google.com what is my IP address. Okay, for your dedicated public IP which you purchase by your ISP. So there are some third-party websites available on the internet that also provide the same information. Those websites can access your public IP address, which your router has requested to access their information by visiting their website. Okay, so many apps available like Speed Test is a many commonly app and website is to test the speed and to see which IP address provided ISP for you. See again in Windows 11, Windows 10, to type a you open command prompt, type cmd. Also show your computer display IP config. So it will display the following information: wireless LAN. See, this is your wireless LAN adapter. Okay, this is Ethernet adapter. Wireless LAN adapter 192.168. So wireless LAN adapter is your Wi-Fi LAN on your laptop and desktop. Okay, and Ethernet adapter is your LAN NIC card. There is a two different NICs. First one is the LAN, second one is a wireless. So you put both IP on both end. So Wi-Fi IP is showing 192.168.0.105. Okay. So in that way you find your IP address. So any doubts, any issue about this IP addressing? Shriram Karthikeya Tagore.
No, sir.
Okay. Got it? Any issue with the MAC address and IP addressing? Rakesh sir. Rakesh sir is there. Himanshu. Hi Shriram and Tagore.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
So I need to search this MAC address on your laptop. Okay. So you follow this method from your laptop, your desktop. This CMD process.
This command prompt in your laptop.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Praveen, Ankita. Ankita this
Uh-huh.
side. Yeah, I'm just asking that we are asking for hands-on in this command prompt, but I think we work on Putty software. I think.
No, yes, Putty software is a secondary options. Okay.
Okay.
Many times Putty software is unavailable. Okay. some technical issues, their software can't run. Okay.
Then they need to install command prompt in their laptops. Patel, Tagore, and Sai.
No, that is a by default installed.
Oh, by
Command
default.
prompt is by default installed. That is a no any need to installing that CMD. Okay. So you need to type Windows plus. You press the Windows plus R. Okay.
Tagore and Charan, you both can do in your laptop and you.
Yes, ma'am. We are doing. Yes, ma'am. We are doing.
Ma'am.
Okay, got it.
You need to just type Windows plus R. Okay. So then is a small window by run. So there also you type CMD. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I show the screen and
Yes, sir. We got it, sir.
got it, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so IP config
IP config dash all.
that for MAC address.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and IP config for your IP address. So detailing your IP address, which including with Wi-Fi LAN or Ethernet LAN.
Yes, sir. We got it, sir.
Got it, na?
Yes.
Okay, so you able to find MAC address and IP address?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, Praveen, they are sharing on chat box. So you can see that they are sharing MAC address in chat box.
Okay. Just a wait. Actually, my screen is shared. Okay, 190.1.16. Okay, hi, Shriram. Shriram, this IP address belongs to Ethernet or Wi-Fi LAN?
Wi-Fi LAN, sir.
Wi-Fi LAN. Okay, good. Okay. So now you put IP config slash all. Also show to MAC address.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah, good. 92 iPhone 6F, iPhone D9, iPhone 0D, iPhone 53. Okay, so Karthik and Tagore.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tagore, good. IP is 192.168.200.27. Okay, MAC address also 307990. Okay. Okay, Rakesh sir is good. 192.168.1.43. Okay.
बोल ना.
Tagore
हाँ.
3081. Okay.
इनवॉइस सोनू से लेने बोला था ना लास्ट टाइम मैंने. वो नहीं करेंगे सोनू. हेलो. वो नहीं करेंगे सोनू. नहीं मैं बात नहीं करूंगी उससे. वो एक का दो, दो का तीन, तीन का चार, वो लंबा चौड़ा चलते जाता है फिर. तुम बोले थे ना लास्ट टाइम, हाँ मैं ही करा दूंगा फिर, छोड़ो. बोले थे ना तुम. नहीं करेगा. मेरा नाम मत लेना. अपने देखो, सुनो सुनो सुनो, अपने लेवल पे बात कर लो. खाना जो भी आएगा मुझे 1 to 1 बता देना. अगर नहीं बोलती है तो हम कुछ अरेंज कर लेंगे कल. ठीक है. ओके. हाँ ठीक है. तुम देखो चलेगा, वैसे भी चलेगा.
Okay, so Sriram Karthike, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so right now need to find your ISP public IP. Okay, there is a internet in your laptop, in your desktop, in your mobile. Okay, so open the google.com and type what is my IP. Okay, and share that IP in chat box. Okay. Okay, so so Karthikeya, this is a 125.63.89.100. This is a Google IP. Okay, so this Google IP means your ISP public IP. Okay, which work with internet. Okay, Sriram. ISP IP 120.176.71.131. Okay. So Karthikeya and Tagore is they both on same internet, I think, because IP is same 125.63.89.100. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is the main difference. So you need to assume which private IP and which public IP. Okay, so that Wi-Fi, that devices IP are as private IP, your local IP, and these IPs are on your ISP public IP. So there is a different part. So point clear with public IP and private IP.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So any issue, any doubts, any question for MAC and IP address?
No, sir.
No, sir.